Hello everyone. In this video, I'm going to show you a quick summary of what are the changes that Stepn is planning to implement soon. Number two, I'll be giving my own opinion as to how or what should the Stepn team be doing in terms of communicating these changes. And number three, I will also give my own opinion for us as users, what we can do after all these changes. So yes, at the end of the video, please also let me know what you think of these new changes. So as you can see here and in the official Twitter page of Stepn, they had again told us the changes that will be happening. We don't know when. This is the first thing that they had mentioned is the health points. So health points is like a dual decay system where their objective is to make the game sustainable in the future. So it's like giving life a time bomb for each use that we have. So all of us will start at 100 points, and it will go down as we keep using energy and using the shoes. And if we want to repair that, we will use comfort gems, GST, and GMT. And as you can see here, it will be dependent on the amount of energy used, the sneaker quality, and the comfort stat. So they had explained further that all of us will start with 100 HP, and once your HP is below 20, you cannot get energy anymore from that shoe. So for example, if you have 3 shoes and one of them is already less than 20, instead of getting 4 energy, you will just have 2. And once it becomes 0, it means you cannot use it anymore. So another thing that they had explained about the HP is you need to make it 100% before you can sell it on the marketplace. So basically same as the durability, it needs to be repaired fully or before you transfer it out. So they said that HP is a long-term token sink. That is, high quality sneaker can take years before it needs HP restoration. So I assume these are the rare, the epic, legendary shoes. And at the same time, higher quality shoes will need higher restoration cost. And also, after minting, there's 48 hours cool down before the HP will start to kick in. They also mentioned about the enhancement. So on the upcoming changes, all those shoes that you will burn will need to be at least mint 3, or it means you should have minted that shoes 3 times, or if you had bought it in the marketplace, the mint count should be minimum of 3. So I guess they're trying to encourage all of us to mint. And then they also talk about the mystery boxes. So there will be a change, and they said the rewards will be better, but it will also increase the cost of opening those mystery boxes. And it says here, who will be the first to find out new surprises await in the higher quality mystery boxes. So I assume when they say higher quality, it is mystery box 6 or maybe higher, maybe mystery box 8, 9, 10. So we don't know. And then the last one is they made some changes on the minting cooldown and cost for the upcoming Realm 3. So it will be 90 GST plus 10 GMT for a common mint sneaker, and it will be higher for the higher quality sneaker. So by the look of the number, I can forecast that the initial GST cost or the GST price in Realm 3 will be high. So yes, it's like an indication how much will be the initial GST price. So at the end, they said, we hope you're excited as we are about these changes. Remember to tune in our town hall later on. So they made these changes just before the town hall that was also done yesterday. So now I will give my own opinion in terms of, let's say, for the developers. Number one, I appreciate that the Stepn now improve in terms of implementing changes. As you can see in the past, uh, there's a few changes that suddenly they do it in an instant and they didn't even give us enough notification, and that made the community really angry. But now it's pretty good that they had announced first their plan, and I guess, I don't know if they're just testing the waters, or possibly they want to know as well the feedback of the community by giving us this information before they do a maintenance and update the app. However, I think the missing thing here is, yes, we appreciate that the Stepn had already announced what we are about to expect, but we still don't know how long or how quick will they going to implement them. And again, of course, we want to know because we want to also prepare uh, to prepare our shoes if how soon or how far it is still to go. And I think a lot of people are very impatient, which I think it's not good, but you cannot avoid for so many people using it. So we just hope they somehow, if they cannot give a specific date, I just hope they say something like, let's say the most commonly asked question is when will be the GMT earning. Maybe it will be good if they can forecast us, say, in November, around November or December. At least it will give, people time to prepare. Or if it's too soon, they can just say possibly in 2 to 4 weeks. At least within that time frame, it will give them enough time to adjust if it will be delayed or it will be shorter. So for me, that's just a suggestion. Number two, they relay the changes but not complete. Let's say, for example, that HP, right? Initially, before the town hall, a lot of people expect that it's very similar to the decay system where we need to repair every single day or before it reached 50. That was the initial impression. So what happened was, we know that we will be using comfort gems as well to repair that HP. So a lot of people panic and suddenly they went to the marketplace and bought a lot of red gems. And then after the town hall, it was properly discussed that HP is not like the usual decay that it will happen every single week. So Yon said it could happen like you can only repair maybe twice a year or maybe yearly. It depends on the quality of your sneaker. So what I'm trying to say here, um, for me, my suggestion to the step, and if ever some of them may reach this video, is I think it's better if like you explain it first, like what you did in the town hall, before you give the summary of the changes that you will implement. That way, people will have a better understanding as to what will going to happen. And also, it will avoid a lot of negative comments without fully understanding what they want to do. And after listening to the town hall, we understand that this is to sustain the economy in terms of giving a shelf life and sinking the token. They called it token sink, so that people have an option to repair or let go the shoes or enhance as they had explained. So I think it would have been better if like they have a lot of ambassadors now. It could have been better if they will explain it verbally first, like this in a video or something, before they um, release a written copy of what was discussed. Again, it's just a suggestion from me. Number three, that mystery box, I'm not 100% sure, but from my understanding is this will happen on higher level mystery box. So possibly MB8, MB9, or MB10. My worry here is how about for the rest of us who can only afford to get mystery box 3 or 4, or specifically those who only have 3 shoes or below, which usually they only get mystery box 1 or 2. So again, a big part of the community is again left out with this good promotion. And although I understand that possibly since those who are playing high level shoes won't care to burn high amount of GST to get better rewards. But then again, we just hope that if one feature is available to certain kind of mystery box, hopefully there's also something equivalent to the lower level. And then number 4, I think I've said this before, but I want to say it again before it's too late, that any negative comments online is also a negative publicity, and I think it will cause damage to the reputation of Stepn, whether the comments are right or wrong. So I think for me, as a concerned user and as a concerned um, influencer and wanting to help Stepn as much as I can, I think this is the most important that I can suggest to Stepn. Hopefully, they will reach and see this video. That I think these negative comments that future users, future or new users who will eventually want to join or will hear this project will be scared away or will panic if they will see all these negative comments from many people online. And once it's already there, I don't think you can remove unless you delete all those posts. So I hope Stepn is understanding what I'm trying to say here, that I hope I don't know how. Obviously, you cannot control the negative comments of the community, but again, I just feel bad for the community, for Stepn. Once other users or future investors will going to see all of these negative comments, whether they are right or wrong. So that's the part, guys, that I want to say for the Stepn developers. Now I want to say something for all of us as Stepn users. Again, guys, this is just from me. If you believe it or not, it's completely fine, but I hope keep an open mind and think of it in your spare time, maybe while you are walking. Number 1, if you already lose confidence, unfortunately, sad to say, I don't know, if you already lose confidence in this project, you only have 2 options. You go or stay. Now, if you select go, or you opted for go, it means you need to sell your shoes. And when you sell your shoes, I don't know, possibly it's on a loss. You will lose money, and that's the consequence of, letting go. But again, that will be your choice. Now, if you decided to stay, well, I guess you need to bear with all these changes and all future changes that the developers will going to implement. Number two, if you obviously we will not deal with those group of people who decided already to go. We cannot stop them. That's their option. So number 2, if you decided to stay, maybe ask yourself, can you still do something? Can you can you find any other strategy out there where you can still earn an ROI? Because as we all know, the developers cannot do anything on the GST. They had mentioned it a couple of times. So I don't think any suggestions that the community will say regarding the GST enhancement or how to improve the price. I don't think the developers can do something about it except implementing all these changes that they think will improve somehow the tokenomics while we are in the bear market. So I think there's still other ways to earn in the game. Like for example, me, I'm still doing those gems, and I still sell them to get higher level gems. Obviously, I use GST to level up my shoes because I think the GMT earning is the real earning potential of this game after considering all this announcement on future changes and plans of Stepn. Number three, guys, this is the reason why I'm featuring different move to earn and something to earn as well. And to be honest with you, this is the best strategy at the moment that I am currently doing. Again, not a financial advice, do your own research, but I'm so busy researching not only move to earn, not only walk to earn, but I'm into different NFT projects. I'm researching, doing all this digging day in, day out. So to keep myself occupied and not just, complaining about this GST, because me myself, I'm also affected. I'm still not 100% ROI, but I decided to stay. But in saying that, I'm not closing my options. I'm investigating, I'm researching, digging deep to other projects, hoping that they have a better tokenomics. I don't know. They have better plans. I don't know. So I'm busy with that. And like if you hadn't seen that watch to earn in YouTube that I had featured before, it's a delayed project, but I think it will go well once it's fully launched. So if you hadn't seen that video, please refer to my previous video as well. And at the moment, I'm also researching and going back possibly to play to earn. I found a good NFT project that has a good white paper and tokenomics. I don't know yet. Again, I'm investigating. So if I were you, if you're planning to invest in other projects, this is the best time while this project is not at the level that we want to expect. And then lastly, guys, number 4, I think we just need to accept the fact we are all helpless. It's a bear market. Stepn is a long-term great game, and all we can do now is also protect our mind and not to be depressed, not to be sad with the situation. I know it's hard, but for me, I just try to learn from this experience for your next NFT project. For me, this is my third big NFT project, so I'm not shocked with what's going on. I had experienced this in the past. So for me, I already know it will going to happen. And of course, I had implemented some experience I had from the past into this. So thankfully, I saved myself for a few dollars, but still, I'm still on the process of ROI as well. So I won't keep it any longer, guys. I already gave my sentiment, my suggestions for the development team. And at the same time, I also given you as my valued subscribers, my inputs on what you can do with this game. So thank you so much, guys. That's it. If you find value, please hit that like button and also please share this video. Thank you so much. Please subscribe. Until next time, let's go and walk.